How's it going, everybody? MyCupOfTea here, back in a reaction video, and we're here to check out a new content creator. Yay. Now today we're here to check out a YouTuber called Pokemon World History. Now this person actually reached out to me a couple months ago saying, hey, is it okay if you watch one of my videos? And I said, sure, why not, no problem. And so here we are. I wanted to watch it, a month ago, but I had my whole computer problems and whatnot. I had to get it fixed and yada yada, bada bing, bada boom. But we're here now. But they reached out to me and they told me I should check out their video called Pokemon World History, Kanto, Prehistory Pokemon Timeline. Now, as you know, or some of you might not know, I'm still very new to Pokemon. Well, not very new, but I feel like I'm still new to Pokemon. I don't know everything about Pokemon, but I like watching some Pokemon stuff, and it coincides. So we're gonna check out this channel, see what's going on, and yeah. All right, let's start this.
Hey guys, Ayonu Megami here.
Hello.
And welcome to my new series, History of the Pokemon World.
Now, he mentioned his real name in the email,
The
but I didn't
world
want to say,
Pokemon
oh, okay.
has always fascinated me. In particular, how the Pokemon franchise takes its cue from the real world to reimagine places, cities, and legends in a new light. On the other hand, one of the many things that leave me frustrated every time I play a Pokemon game is the lack of history and lore of this world and its many regions. How are religion practiced in the Pokemon world? Against which kingdom did that ancient kingdom go to war with? How did the relationship between Pokemon and humans develop?
I didn't even know all this
Is
happened.
man a descendant of Mew?
Outside
Has
the
there
game.
ever been a major world event involving all the regions of the Pokemon world? This series was born to give answers to such questions and dilemmas.
Hey, let me hear these answers. I'm
Get ready
curious
for a journey
too.
across space-time that will take us to the dawn of time. We will visit ancient kingdoms, assist to wars that changed the course of history, and meet historical characters and Pokemon whose names and deeds are still narrated to this day. Disclaimers. This video is only for entertainment purpose only, and it wasn't made to speculate on the official lore or
Yeah, that's
present
fine. I'm
or
fine with it.
future
I'm fine with
Pokemon
that.
games. Since the concept of multiverse
Hey, the
was
Pokemon
already
games aren't going to
introduced
tell
in
us
Pokemon
what's
series,
going on.
you can view these videos as an alternative universe where things went a little bit differently from the
I'm here for
official
the fun.
timeline.
I'm here for the fun of it all.
Also, I will be using character placeholders from various media to make the video more engaging. With that sorted out, I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Alright, listen. I feel like it's gonna be a banger video. Let's get
Prossima
it.
fermata, Kanto.
I'll turn on the captions too. Why not? I'll turn it on. You never know, they might throw a Pokemon name I don't know out there. Prehistory. Primary age, beginning of the... Okay.
More than 300 millions of years ago, after the creation of the multiverse by Arceus and his children, Groudon, the titan of the continents, Kyogre, the
I have
titan
beef
of
with
the
Groudon
oceans,
always.
Rayquaza, the titan of the sky, and Regigigas, the Shepherd Demiurge, were born. Soon after their birth, Groudon and Kyogre eternal rivalry begins.
That's crazy. They
Their
already started
millennial
scrapping.
struggle will end up creating and destroying continents and oceans. After their first long battle, Kyogre and Groudon retreated into a lethargy that will last for millennia.
So you're telling me these
Only to
two,
wake up and continue
they
their
fought
fight
which basically
once
created the
again.
world, or
They will
like
keep
shaped the
on
world?
waking up, fighting, resting for the entire duration of the primal age.
Like,
And then after
you got
the
this eternal
forces
beef
were
going
again
on.
drowned, they will return to their deep slumber. During the lethargy of the two titans, life started flourishing in the primordial oceans. Prehistoric Pokemon like Omanite, Kabuto, and Mewzigota, the cellular form of the Pokemon Nova species, began appearing during this era.
okay.
Omanite, Kabuto, and Mewzigota ventured to the mainland, where they undergo mutations to survive the new habitat.
Wait, hold on, wait a minute. See, because I knew, like, because those are fossil Pokemon that you showed earlier. I knew that the two over here, they evolved into this thingy and Kabu Pops, right? Hold on, wait a minute. This evolves into Mew? I thought Mew was like his own thing. Or maybe this is like the speculation. I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't even know this was a Pokemon. I never even saw this type of Pokemon ever in my life. Alright, fun fact for today.
Venture to the mainland, where they undergo mutations to survive the new habitat. Groudon and Kyogre reawaken from the slumber once again. Most of the prehistoric Pokemon that still lived in the sea succumbed to the catastrophic clash between Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon.
Oh, dang.
This event is known as the first wave of mass extinctions.
Mass
The
extinction.
first of the 4 mass extinctions of the Pokemon world. The Pokemon that settle on the mainland survive thanks to Regigigas' intervention.
Oh, thank you, Reggie.
Kyogre and Groudon,
Reggie.
after the long battle, return to lethargy.
Just stay asleep. Stay asleep, you two. If you hear any thunder, I'm sorry. It's lightning over here.
Regigigas began his titanical task of moving the continent,
Okay, like you do. Yeah.
setting them in their current position. A mission that took the giant Pokemon millions of years to accomplish.
Millions. Oh, someone help my
the
boy
first
out.
ruler of the land and ancestor of today humans, monster Pokemon, human-like Pokemon and field Pokemon began their mutation into different Pokemons. The mutation factor of Mew was given by habitat, climate, nutrition, elemental affinity, mental affinity, and physical affinity. The most important descendant of the Mew was the Meolopithecus, the ancestors of human and human-like Pokemon. Around this time, Aerodactyl and other ancestors of flying dragon
What is that on the
Pokemon
right?
also began to appear. The Kantonese mineral Pokemon ancestors and the Kantonese grass Pokemon ancestors also appeared during this time.
Okay.
By now, the population of Mew has drastically declined, as most of them mutated into other
Okay, you
species.
see, because the Pokemon Battle Royale, I know what this is. This is Screamtail. Wait a minute, because that's a pair. Hold on, wait a minute. My knowledge from the past Battle Royale is kicking in, because that's a Paradox Pokemon, which G-Noggin said that it existed like many years in the past. Is this Mew again? What, I don't know what this one is, but shoot, it's all coming together. This is actually what happened in the Pokemon world.
Declined, as most of them mutated into other species of Pokemon. Mews disappear from the terrestrial fauna, except for a few specimens that took refuge on remote islands of the Eastern Ocean and the Western Ocean. While the seas and beaches of Kanto were dominated by Kabutos and Omastars, the sky and the land were conquered by Aerodactyl and the ancestors of Kantonese flying dragon Pokemon. The Omastars and Kabutops became extinct during the second wave of mass extinction,
R.I.P.
and their descendants, the water Pokemon 1, 2, 3, and the Bug Pokemon, will rule the world in the years to come. In their
Rule the
stead,
world? Polywar.
two of the hypothetical causes cited as the reason of the second mass extinctions were a chemical change in the environment and the countless mutation of the Pokemon Mew. The Mew Zygotas and Mew were the favorite and more nutritious prey of many of these now extinct predators. However, the recent mutation of the ancestor of the Pokemon had made the descendant more agile and faster in fleeing. Other mutation made Mew's descendant more aggressive, thus allowing them to
very
fend
aggressive.
off and even fight back their predators. This reason, combined with other individual causes, example Omastar Heavy Shell, broke the end of many of the Pokemon of that period. A catastrophic asteroid impact
Oh no, not
caused
the
the third
asteroid.
wave of mass extinctions. Aerodactyl, the ancestor of the Kantonese dragon flying Pokemon, the ancestor of the grass Pokemon, and the ancestor of the mineral Pokemon, become all extinct as well.
Gotta watch out for that random meteorite
After yet another
asteroid.
clash between each other, Groudon and
If they stay asleep, just stay here. Stop it.
Kyogre retreat once again into hibernation, and the long period of peace that followed allowed life to properly prosper. The Meolopithecus evolved into two different divided branches. The evolutionary line, Meolopithecus Pokeminidae, strengthened its elemental affinity, and they will later evolve into the human-like Pokemon. The second evolutionary line was the Meolopithecus Hominidae, which, to compensate
that
for the loss of
bi-
elemental control,
nomenclature
had
name
to
right
find
there.
other creative way to survive. Articuno, Zapdos, and
Oh, the
Moltres,
three legendary
a family of
birds.
ancestral Pokemon from elsewhere, settle in Kanto and will become object of legend and myths for the people of the region in the future.
I don't always have one to.
The legendary birds. I was always a fan of. I think it wasn't Zapdos. Is it Articuno? Let's be Articuno. I'm an Articuno fan. Why not? He was the first Pokemon I caught in this Pokemon Emerald game I played with my friend. It was like a Soul and Nuzlocke. He was like the first legendary Pokemon I caught. It was hype. Moltres is cool too. Moltres is cool. But Zapdos is like Zapdos. Like you know, like your electric bird. I don't know, I just like
Object of legend and myths for the people of the region in the future.
Oh, the Rock Age, caveman. Ooh, oh. Oh, oh.
The Homo sapiens' first appearance was in Kanto and Johto
Hey,
around the
my
year
boys, my
17,000
humans.
BA. The oldest archaeological evidence of human habitation in Kanto has been dated around this time. The evidence were found in caves of the Seafoam Islands. Apparently, at some point, the native inhabitant abandoned the island for the more resource-rich
Did he make this
Island.
picture himself?
During this period, Rock was created by
Image.
the Regigigas, and the Homo sapiens began to use rock as tool for living, hunting, and much more. While most Homo sapiens abandoned Kanto and Johto to spread across the world with the help of water Pokemon like Glabras, the one that remained formed the first tribal communities of hunter-gatherers in Kanto. A series of meteors fall to Earth simultaneously, and one of them crashes into the Unova region. The first evidence of human habitation in the Sevi archipelago was discovered on Knot Island on Fortune Island. Traces such as rock shelters, bones, stone tools, and pottery relics can be still found today on Mount Emba, the Altering Cave, and the Ruin Valley.
Oh, this is actually.
One of these
Oh, wait a
remaining
minute. Okay, hold on, wait. So this can actually. This might be what actually happened. Because I know you said this is entertainment purposes. Like, don't take it like as actual facts. I think he said in the disclaimer. But okay, hold on, wait a minute.
Today on Mount Emba, the Altering Cave, and the Ruin Valley. One of these remaining in particular, the Sevi Venus, a small rock sculpture representing a primitive form of the Pokemon Jinx, was found on Flow Island's Icefall Cave. The Gam people, an indigenous civilization of Kanto, created the first big settlement in eastern Kanto. Cinnabar Island has been inhabited since
I heard about
the Rock
Cinnabar
Age,
Island.
and numerous remains from the Terracotta and Sakura period have been found scattered across the island. The Guren archaeological site indicate that at some point during the Rock Age, there was a migration from Seafoam Island to Cinnabar Island.
Okay.
It was hypothesized that the prehistoric people of Seafoam Island left the island in search for a better hunting ground. The population of the Magikarps, once a feared predator of the Cantonese water, underwent a mysterious mutation that caused them to become terribly weak.
No, they were feared? These two right here? Well, I don't know about the left one. That's probably a shiny. I don't know. But that right one, that Magikarp was feared. A predator? Him? It? Magikarp. That one, the only no splash? That one? That one right there?
Ground. The population of the Magikarps, once a feared predator of the Cantonese water, underwent a mysterious mutation that caused them to become terribly weak.
Oh, okay, that's why. Because they went through the mutation there. I'm like, those guys are weak. Now, he told me why they're weak now. Alright, cool.
Human settlement in the Nibe prefecture date back to at least 15,000 years ago. Moonstone tool found at excavation site near
Okay,
Nibe
Moonstone does something in
have been dated
Pokemon,
to
I
the
know,
Rock Age.
like in the games.
Ruin Valley and Fortune Island have been inhabited since at least the Terracotta period. Archaeological excavation have brought to light Solar Stone and other remains. Growlite, Meowth, and Pikachu were the first Pokemon to be domesticated by humans.
Okay. That makes sense, yeah. Pikachu kind of... in the beginning, that Pikachu was angry.
The Water is only Ice Age, probably caused by the awakening of the Pokemon
What is
boundary
that?
kingdom. From the neighboring region of Johto came the Alf people. The Alf people used the Tojo Ice Bridge that connected both regions to reach western Kanto, where they settled themselves.
Oh, this man put in the
Ponyta family
research for
line
this.
was domesticated by humans.
I like it.
The fire Pokemon of the evolutionary family of Growlite and Ponyta became essential for the survival of Cantonese, Jotians, and Sinuans and other ancient populations. The Pokemon of the evolutionary family of Sandshrew and Vulpix spread in Kanto and
This is an
Johto.
ice Sandshrew?
Regigigas creates Rage Ice, a chain of volcanic eruptions that broke out around the world, together with the returning hibernation of Kyurem, will later lead to the end of the Ice Age. To survive the end of the Ice Age, the evolutionary family of Sandshrew and Vulpix adapted to the sudden climate change by abandoning their ice type.
And now I've seen those Pokemon
Of
before.
Oenic origin suggests visit or settlement of pre-Florabatian Oenic population in both Fortune Island and Quest Island during this period. Both the beginning of the Ice Age and its end were the cause of the fourth and final mass extinction, which, together with other causes, such as the excessive hunting by humans, led to the extinction of Pokemon that once proliferated the Winter World. Pokemon such as the ancient family of Swinub, the Sabertooth Shinx, the woolly Reinhorn, and the giant Slackoth, and many more.
No, we eliminated. No, hold on. I like that one.
The woolly Reinhorn and the giant Slackoth,
No, not. I forgot his Pokemon. No, I like him. He's always he just chill. He just be chilling until he like gets his 2 turns in. Like, all right, I'm not chill no more. Urgh. How we hunt this? How we get this extinct? I don't know. Us humans were strong back then. It seems.
And many more.
Still Age. Oh shoot, we got the Still Age. We in it.
Registeel was first forged by the hands of Regigigas. The ancient civilization of Pokemon and humans were saved by Regigigas and his Regis intervention.
All explode probably.
Thanks to
They
the
all have
colossal
explosions.
Pokemon and his servant, the prehistoric Pokemon and humans were able to survive both the Ice Age and the volcanic eruption that brought an end to the long winter. The cult of the Regis spreads worldwide.
The
The
cult
Gum
of the
people and
Regis.
the Elf people learn how to work the metal and ceramic, thus passing from stone tool to iron tools. The terracotta culture began developing in Kanto. All around the region, tribal societies were guided by the authority of the respective tribal chiefs. The tribes were mainly based on gathering, hunting and fishing, but they laid the foundation for the agricultural development that will take place in the following period. The Big People, a seafaring mercantile tribe, settled on the Sevi archipelago. The Bad People probably originated in the southern sea of Owen, either at Everglade Island or on an island of the Slate Pot Sea.
I admire the
They
research
will
he's
build
doing
the
for
7
this.
Betian colonies on the Sevi archipelago. Serri on Knot Island, Pepengusa on Bon Island, Hahakokusa
Okay,
on
no,
King Island,
actually, no, I cannot pronounce those islands.
Kohakobe on Flo Island, Konitabirako on Chrono Island, Kabu on Fortune Island, and Daikon on Quest Island. Devoted to oversea commerce, they will reach all the way to Sinnoh, Johto, Kitakami,
Oh.
Temujin, Yehuyol, and Tanarahuno. Regigigas
Only
exhausted
the
after
first
using
2
all
islands
his
he mentioned
strength
right
to
there.
help humans and Pokemon alike.
Wait, what happened?
Gigas, exhausted after using all his strength to help humans and Pokemon alike, exiled himself to Kisaki Temple, where he hibernated himself. Mazara have been
Thank you for your
inhabited since
service.
prehistoric time, which numerous remain from the Terracotta period, found within the city limits. In the early Terracotta period, the sea retreated from the Fuchsia Plain, allowing the Gum civilization to settle in the area. The land plain have been occupied since ancient time. The ancient inhabitants of the plain were the Gum people, who will conquer all of Kanto in the years to come.
Oh, all of Kanto?
They left some
Okay, gun
artifacts
people.
as testimony of their existence, such as collection of pottery, crafted bones, and clay tables that have been dated to 6,500 years ago. At Tamamushi, burned rice grain and chaff from the Terracotta period have been found, making it the oldest farming site in Kanto. Cults related to Pokemon belonging to the evolution families of Bulbasaur, Charmander,
Hey,
and
the
Squirtle
main starter
began spreading
3.
in Kanto. The Bulbasaur family cult was practiced by tribes who dwelt in the earth of the Cantonese forests.
That makes sense, yeah.
Venusaur
Bulbasaur,
were
yeah.
essential in the spreading of agriculture in these
Do
communities.
they have war? I
While
mean,
the
he
cult
did
of the
mention war in the
Charmander
beginning.
family was practiced by mountain folks. This cult was also born during the Ice Age, and it lasted even after the end of the glaciations. In these mountain tribes, Charizard were used to move quickly between the mountains.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The
Yeah, they
cult
have
of the
Charizard in
Squirtle
the mountains
family
flying back
belonged to
and
the
forth.
coastal fisher tribes,
And this also makes
and
sense
it
with
was
Squirtle.
largely popular in the Sevi archipelago as well. The tribe that followed this cult were helped by the Blastoise in navigation and
War
fishing.
turtle.
These ancient cults survive today as legend and folk tales in the various rural villages of the region.
Why are you not investing in taxes?
Why would
seriously.
no, get off of me. I do like how he is turning this into like how the world came to be with Pokemon involved. Like, because again, I don't know. I haven't watched the anime or played all the games or any of the games really except for one. But I'm pretty sure they didn't explain like how the world came to be, and if they did, probably not in this detail. Again, this is probably putting all his evidence or like researching and seeing like maybe might be possible in the Pokemon universe. But I do like this. He is going very in depth in this, very in depth, very detailed. I can see this happening. I can somewhat see this happening. I do like how he's saying like, yeah, we've seen some evidence actually in the show, like in the manga or in the anime. So it makes me like, okay, I can see this happening now. That's more believable. He is still giving me a TED talk about this. I do not care. And we're back. Recording? We're recording.
Due to a plot hatched against the Regis by the humans, especially many tribal chiefs that feared that their rival could use the Regis to overthrow them.
I'm sorry, what we just do? I heard humans doing something crazy.
Due to a plot hatched against the Regis by the humans, especially many tribal chiefs that feared that their rival could use the Regis to overthrow them, the temple and the idols related to the golem Pokemon were cancelled and destroyed, and the two Regi trios residing in Kanto and Johto were thrown into the sea by the people. The cults of the Regis was banned and forgotten all around the tribes in both regions. The cult of the starters will eventually and individually replace the ancient religion of the Regis. The mystic tribe of the
Regis cult, that's crazy.
settles in the vicinity of Nibi. Probably indigenous of Mount Moon, this tribe disappeared very soon, probably assimilated by the other tribes of the region.
Makes sense.
The only remaining shred of evidence of these people existent are some ceremonial stone, including the famous Moonstone and rock painting of the Nido family. The female counterpart in this painting seem to have more religion importance than their male counterparts, probably because of their role as fertility and life goddess, while their male counterparts were considered chthonic deities of death. Together with the tribe of the moon, fairy Pokemon like Chansey and Jigglypuff began to appear in the Cantonese wilderness. Seria Sukana I found the kingdom of Florabeta, which includes all the Sevian Betian colonies. Beginning of the Asukana dynasty.
Dr. Stone?
One of, if not, the longest and oldest monarchic dynasty in the world. The Florabetian civilization was dominated by
you mentioned Dynasty. Are we gonna see Genghis Khan in here with a Pokemon? That'd be crazy. Nah, I doubt that. I just heard Dynasty and I'm thinking, Dynasty?
Of warrior aristocracy and rich sea merchants. It was customary to bury the Florabetian warrior and Pokemon who died in battle, mummified with golden mask, in hole in which they were then sealed. The famous gold mask mummy of Seria Sukana I date back to this period. The well-preserved mummy of the monarch and his gold mask were found in his tomb near the Tanobi chambers.
Hold on, time out. Now, that one I'm gonna look up real quick. Wait, is that actually a thing in like the Pokemon game? Because that's clearly from a Pokemon game, that picture. Hold on, wait a minute. I just need to confirm this. Oh, this is an actual thing. What? How does he do this? How do you... Whoa. I'm telling you, this person, Pokemon World History, yeah, that history, yeah, he is doing his history thing. He is definitely doing his due diligence with the research department.
Sukana I date back to this period. The well-preserved mummy of the monarch and his gold mask were found in his tomb near the Tanobi chambers. The warrior king of the Florabetian society were known by the epithet of Beta Hari. The linear beta script was invented preceding the Tanobic alphabet, which use will later be extended throughout the whole of Kanto.
Really?
Establishment of the Florabetian military fleet with a
military fleet, I heard it.
King Lapras in Old Florabetian. Construction of the Tanobi Palace in all of the island of the kingdom. Contact between the Florabetian and the Gam in Kanto were established. The kingdom of Florabetia occupies Cinnabar Island and the Seafoam Island. The kingdom of Florabeta occupies Will Island and Chanwood Island, building there a port vital for their exchange with the region of Hemujin and Yehuyol. Foundation of the colonies of Kanadagatipo on Will Island and Karidagatipo, the modern-day city of Tamba. Construction of the Tanobi Palace of Chinaba Island, Chanwood Island and Will Island. Contacts between the Florabetian and the Alfians were established on Spring Bay, near modern-day Yoshino. As like in the most of the other Cantonese provinces, the prehistoric society of Tokiwa progressed through the hunting, fishing and gathering phase of the terracotta period, and then continued into the rice production phase with the advent of the Epsilos in Kanto, subsequently forming their village state. The Alf civilization and the Gam people come into contact and establish commercial relations. Foundation of Mazara in western Kanto. Nyokuo, the current city of Tokiwa, was founded in western Kanto. On
it's just like,
Island,
we're just in a history
the
lesson right
colony
now.
of Kuraroto, modern day Guren, was founded. The Florabetian established a colony in Sino called Arasonu, modern day city of Nagisa, and other small settlement in Kitakami. Foundation of Kuchiba in eastern Kanto. The Florabetian fleet spread its influence in the Seafoam Gulf and on the southern coast of Kanto. The Florabetian built the city of Fukushima.
How do you find these
modern-day
names for
city of
these?
Sekichibu.
What they were in the past, these cities?
Foundation of Ramuburu, modern-day city of
No,
Kanto.
hold on, wait. No, see, now I just need to double check.
In
I'll
northern
take your word for it,
Kanto.
though.
The city-state model system, known as Shikoku, spread across Kanto and Johto. Among the most influential Cantonese Shikokus are the Shikoku of Masara, the Shikoku of Nyokuo, the Shikoku of Ramburu, and the Shikoku of Kuchiba. The location around the current city of Kuchiba has been inhabited for millennia. Archaeologists have uncovered stone and metal tools and shoulder mounts from the terracotta period in various areas nearby. The Kuchiba provinces were home to the biggest shoulder mounts in Kanto, proof of a large population in the province that depended on the rich marine product of the Seafoam Sea and the Kuchiba Bay. The Epsilon, a mysterious civilization from the Eastern Ocean, settles in Kanto.
I heard
and
Epsilon.
Johto.
I thought of
The
Inazuma
Epsilons
11.
have brought with
For a
them
second.
numerous technological innovations
Oh,
in the
technology.
field of agriculture, metallurgy, weaving, and handicraft. Glass, rice, bronze mirrors, agricultural tools, silk, and many other products were imported into Kanto, which led to an increase in population and improvement of life. The Gam people, mixing with the Epsilon folk and the Alfian residing in eastern Kanto, will later give life to the Kirungu Tori civilization,
Okay.
ancestors of the Sakura Cantonese people. The Florabetian War was fought in the hope of breaking Florabetian
I hear war.
expansionism in
Here we
Kanto.
go. It's time.
The Cantonese Shikokus, led by the Shikoku of Mazara, form a confederation with the aim of defeating the mighty Dahoneshi Hari fleet, which was
That's a name.
responsible for the countless Florabetian naval victories. The Cantonese alliance succeeded with the sacrifice of many and
Dang.
with the support of the Alfian city-state in defeating the feared Dahoneshi Hari fleet, repelling the invaders. After being freed from the Florabetians, the city of Fukushaban was renamed Sekichiku. Seri Asukana II visits Shanwood Island and Will Island.
No, see, he looks
During
like
the-
someone from Dr. Stone. He might be from Pokemon. He looks like from Dr. Stone.
Asukana
I'm telling
II
you.
visits Shanwood Island and Will Island. During the late Terracotta period, the sea retreated further from the Fuxia Plain to nowadays coastlines, shifting the economy of the inhabitant from a hunting, fishing, gathering-based economy to a more agricultural one. Upon their second encounter, the Bronze Duo, a couple of archaic Pokemon
Who are
that terrorized
those?
the humans and Pokemon of the Johto
I've
region,
never seen any of those
resumed their
before.
battle. The war between the two ended up affecting the entire region of Johto.
Dang.
The Florabetian colony of Kanadagatipo was totally demolished, and the helpless inhabitant all perished because of their fierce battle. The Tanobi Palace of Kanadagatipo and Karidagatipo was destroyed during the war
Oh,
between
that
the
must
two
be
bronze
endgame
monsters.
right there.
Other
that
cities
picture.
such as Gulabi were heavily damaged as well. Florabetian merchants were forced to avoid the region, incapable of reaching their colonies due to the harsh weather. Foundation of the capital city of the Alf Kingdom, Alphipolis. Shinki, the founding hero, was crowned king and changed his name to
this is-
Himeji Shiro
okay.
Edo. The founding of the city-state of Alphipolis, together with the birth of Kirin the Benevolent, the founder of the Church of Sinnoh in Hisui, is considered the year zero of the Canadian calendar and of Pokemon
No,
world.
no,
In
no.
Hisui,
That Hearing the Benevolent? Oh, okay, I know what he's doing. He mentioned that he's using names from other medias. Okay, yeah. So I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think I ever heard his name in Pokemon. I forgot.
is considered the year zero of the Canadian calendar and of Pokemon world. King Morioka Edo Shiro expanded his influence in western Kanto, forming commercial and political alliances with the various Cantonese Shikokus. Copper coins
I like how you use
were
the Dr.
introduced
Stone
by the
characters, though.
Alfians as a medium of exchange in Kanto.
Pictures.
Introduction of the Alfian calendar in Kanto, a lunisolar calendar of 7 months. The Shikoku of Western
Only
Kanto
7.
became vassal on behalf of King Morioka, to whom they paid annual tributes. The first Alpian water irrigation system was introduced in Kanto in the Shikoku of Nyokuo. Florabetian ambassadors sent by Seri Asukana III arrived in Johto, opening diplomatic and commercial relations between Alphipolis and Florabeta.
In the steel and
With the end of the
Oh,
Terracotta period, also end the prehistoric era of Kanto. In the next video, we will begin with the Sakura period and the beginning of the ancient era of Kanto.
okay. How much?
Before
How much?
we end,
Oh.
I want to make a shout out to the Italian PokeTuber Sidonia and the fanfiction writer Birdboy and his Pokédex
welcome, babe.
series. Also a shout out to the YouTuber Nyogin and the YouTube channel Bodyverse.
Again.
These four were the main inspiration for this series. Make sure to check their content.
I definitely checked out Noggin before.
We reached the end of our journey. Thanks for joining me in this adventure. Hope you had a fun one. If you liked the video,
This
please I
was fun.
encourage you to
This was
subscribe
fun.
for more videos. And to start this year strong, can you guys get my channel to 100 subscribers before the ending of this month?
Well,
It
you
will
got
be very
144
helpful. Which that saying,
right
let me
now.
know down in the comment section of what you thought about this time travel was. And until next time, farewell.
This was interesting. This is a new type of like a different type of Pokemon video we watched before. It was very interesting. A lot of history. Like I will let you know, I was definitely confused on some parts, especially when he was going into like the different islands. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was definitely confused there. But I do like how he tried to wrap up like the story of Pokemon, especially well, not all of it in this video, but basically saying like how Kanto came to be. I'm gonna assume like in the games. You just go to like worlds. You might see like you might see a hint of like old ancient civilization or something, but they don't like go into detail like, hey, where did this come from? I feel like they're just focused on like telling a story, like just like the present time storylines. They don't really go back into the past usually. Come on, you know what? Hey, to subscribe. I did like that. I like that. I'll be your 145th subscriber. There we go. I wonder how long it took for you to make this video because this looked like a lot of diving in and like looking at the research and whatnot, connecting what happened in this time period with like what happened here and the Pokemon, seeing like how they relate. I did like how you used the Pokemon as like some of the cults, like the Stardust cult, the Reggie, I'm gonna call them the Reggie gang, the Reggie squad. I'm glad that Kyogre and Groudon are asleep for a longer period of time now. I mean, I know they're gonna wake up soon, but it's good that they're asleep now, so we can, so civilization can grow. But I feel like the next time period is when like, okay, they're gonna be fighting. Now, if you enjoyed watching that video with me, please go support Pokemon World History. I believe he's new to making videos, like he's new to like the YouTube scene, so please go support him out. He's only gonna get better as he continues on his career. A lot of time. I can tell that was a lot of time spent in this video, and I appreciate it. I admire hard work and time and effort put into videos. I admire it. I apologize it took so long for me to actually watch one of your videos. I didn't want to like wait that long. It's just computer stuff happened, and then I was just trying to catch up, and now we're here. Now we're here. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. So hope you enjoyed my reaction. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. My cup of tea is out of here. Deuces, everybody. I have a feeling he might have something with this type of the world history series of like the Pokemon. And if he covers different regions, because I think there's more regions to Kanto, he might have something in the future. I feel it. I actually feel it. I actually feel it.